Hello, welcome to the Glasstire Top 5. It's the week of March 22nd, 2018. I'm Rainey Knudson.
And I'm Brandon Zech.
And we're here at McClain Gallery in Houston, which we'll get to in just a second. Number 5 this week, we are giving a shout out and a hug to the city of Austin, which has had quite a rough week. As of this filming, they caught the bomber, or the bomber blew himself up. The Austin bomber is no more. We hope there's no more bombs to be found, and we're just thinking about everybody in Austin, and there are a bunch of art openings happening this weekend. Pot Shop, Northern Southern.
There's a UT student show opening at the VAC, so a bunch of graduating BFA students, go and see that.
Yeah, Pump Project. Yeah, so we would encourage everyone in Austin, get out, see some art. And we've been thinking about you guys, and we hope everybody's doing okay.
Number 4 this week is at Cinnabar in San Antonio. It's a show by Sara Fox, who's a San Antonio-based artist. The show's called Kitty Fisher and the Arañitas. So this exhibition, Sara Fox, longtime San Antonio artist, we've really kind of seen her work progress over the years. I think this is the most kind of accomplished, technically well done, and interesting exhibition that I've seen by her to date. I believe it's her first solo show at Cinnabar, and the work kind of goes into stuff that Sarah's been working with for a while. It's human-animal hybrids, but a lot of pieces in the show, they're like very three-dimensional collages, and it's using collage in a really interesting way. There's also some videos, and there's some beautiful textile and like sewing work as well.
You like this show?
I really like this show. It's a really beautiful show, and it's, I think, her best to date.
And number 3 is Michael Menchaca at Ruiz-Healy Art, also in San Antonio. The show's called Vignettes from San Antonio. Neither of us have seen this show because it just opened yesterday, but it looks really fantastic, and of course we're big fans of Michael's work. Yeah,
I've written about Michael's work before. It's very political, but it's, well, sometimes it's overtly and sometimes it's a little more subtle. He draws on pop culture a lot and kind of incorporates pop culture with Mesoamerican imagery. But this show is taking a little bit of a different direction. It still kind of has some of those stylized elements, and it still has his characters that we're familiar with, but it's a lot more gestural, and I think it's a little more painterly, which is something I really haven't seen by him because I'm so used to his screen prints and his kind of digital prints and his video works.
I think it's just clever, funny, technically accomplished work. I'm looking forward to seeing it. Number 2, Laura Owens, opening this weekend at the Dallas Museum of Art. This is the show that was at the Whitney. Big deal. Everybody loved it. Everybody gushed over it, except for the protesters about her space in Boyle Heights in Los Angeles, about which she received death threats. Lovely. But aside from all of that, I haven't seen the Whitney show. I'm really, really curious to see this. I think one of the reasons Laura Owens, who's in her sort of mid to late 40s right now, is having such a moment, and she's having a huge moment, is because people are seeing this progression, and people have watched her since she was a young artist at CalArts, and the way she has matured and developed over the years, and this sort of wisdom and sensitivity, and how the work has come along, and it's funny.
Yeah, I think she's really a painter's painter.
And number 1 here at McClain Gallery in Houston is the show Reconstruction, Construction. This is a group show built around, starting I guess from the furniture of Marcel Gascoigne, a post-war French designer who was, in the post-war years, France needed furniture, it had been blown to bits. And so he was one of these people who's not as well known as other what we call mid-century designers from the 50s, but who is hugely well respected in the design community, and there's wonderful pieces of his. So there is the furniture, but alongside the furniture is a whole bunch of art. There's a thesis around the show, form, function,
abstraction, representation.
I don't care. I don't care what the thesis is, quite honestly, and neither should you, because these works are so fantastic. The individual works in the show are great. I love this selection. It's interesting. It's unexpected. Leon Polk Smith.
Amazing paintings, amazing glass pieces, fantastic ceramics.
I have to give a shout out to these glass vessels by Thaddeus Wolfe. They are stunning. They look like they've been spray painted or something. They are not. They are cast glass. Sheila Hicks' sort of macrame piece that's recent. That's out of a private collection. It's not for sale.
A lot of the art in the show, save for Leon Polk Smith and a few other things, are actually from the last 10 years. So it's by artists who are living and working now, and by artists who I would say are maybe coming up a little bit, or artists that we don't see that much of in Houston.
Do not miss this show. It's up. It has been extended till the end of April, so you've got a little bit of time to see it. It's gorgeous weather we're having. Go see some art.
Go see some art.